This is the Isle of Tiree. Known as the Hawaii of the North, this small island is home to stunning white sand beaches, glittering turquoise waters, some of the best wind and wave conditions in Europe, as well as the highest hours of sunshine in the UK. If you're new around here, we're Jack and Joe, that's our scruffy hitchhiker Frank, and this is Big P, our home on wheels which has taken us on adventures to wild places around the UK and mainland Europe. Join us in this video as we take a road trip around the Isle of Tiree. From seals, surf and sunsets, we explore stunning single-track roads, remote campsites and enjoy the peace, quiet and wildness of this incredible Inner Hebridean island. If this sounds like your kind of adventure, then come along with us on these wild journeys to the Isle of Tiree. Good morning, it is 6 AM. We're in the ferry queue. We're on our way to an island that's been on our bucket list for a while, the Isle of Tiree, the Hawaii of the North. We're really excited. We've got at least 3 or 4 days of amazing sunshine as well. We've got a week off, which means that we can really enjoy ourselves. Yeah, really excited. We're gonna wait for our call to get on the ferry and then enjoy, I think it's like a 3 or 4 hour ferry ride over to Tiree. Nice one, thank you. We left the port of Oban with the sun rising in the distance as we headed to Tiree, the most westerly island of the Inner Hebrides. As the sun rose, we passed the Isle of Vaull, where we filmed our last video, and typically, a few days after we had zero view at the peak of Ben More, we passed Mull's famous Munro, which was clear at the top. We then passed the colourful port of Tobermory and soon left Mull in the distance. I said this before, but on a clear day, you really can't beat being on board the top deck of a Calmac ferry. Okay, so we're just pulling up to Tiree in the ferry. When we get on, we need to look out for the ranger, because before you come to Tiree, you need to pre-book where you're going to stay. So there's like crofting campsites. I think they were £15 a night, which isn't too bad. Really beautifully located next to beaches. So we've picked 2 crofting sites that we plan to stay at. The first one for 3 nights, and then the second one for the weekend before we go back. Yeah, really excited. So yeah, we need to keep our eyes peeled for the ranger, and I think we're going to be first off. Yeah, we are, because the lorries will not be able to get out. Yeah, we're going to be first off the ferry. Come on. Okay. Got a ladder in the front. Yeah. Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, all good, thank you. How are you?
No, not bad, not bad. You've got the sunshine.
Yeah, I know.
For the next few days, so
Oh yeah.
so enjoy it. That's your welcome pack.
Thank
Awesome.
There's loads of info in there for you.
Cool.
Map on where stuff is, and there's a gravy bone.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Just enjoy yourself.
Oh,
Awesome, thank you so much. See ya, thank you. Armed with a paper map marking where our first croft would be, excitement was high as we drove sunny single-track roads with bird life erupting all around us. This road here, close to Tiree's airport, is home to large flocks of lapwings and golden plovers, which swooped close to the van each time we drove along this road. Guys, whoa! Wow! Guys! Soon we arrived at our first crofting site, Balephetrish West. Okay, you join us about 4 hours after you arrived at our croft site because we basically opened the back grate, looked at the view, looked at the beach, and decided that we wanted a nap. But this is, I think, Balephetrish Bay. Apologies if I've not pronounced that right. I'm sure in the voiceover I'll pronounce it right. But basically, before you come to Tiree, you need to book a croft. And basically on the website you get pictures of all the different crofts and information about the location. So we chose this one because apparently it has amazing sunsets. You can see seals when we arrived. Apparently there was otters everywhere. So yeah, we've decided to stay here, and it's pretty amazing, won't lie. It looks beautiful. Look at it. All that's separating us, between us and the beach, is a little single track road, which the farmers occasionally drive up and down on. But yeah, I think now that we've had our rest, we are gonna get a ball, take Frank to the beach, go check out these amazing sands. Woo! Hey bud, what do you want? The ball? This beach is amazing. Go on then. Nice. Beautiful first day on Tiree. We haven't really done much, but I think that's kind of the vibe for this island. You don't have to do too much. You can just sit and watch and observe nature. We've been watching seals swim across the bay just behind this back window. It's warm enough to have the back window open. We've got bird life like sandlings and oyster catchers dipping in and out the shore. And now we've got a beautiful pinky blue sunset. I'm looking forward to exploring more of this island over the next few days. Just beautiful. Tiree is known as the Hawaii of the North for a reason. Not only does it have world-class wind and waves, but the island is also home to stunning coastline and turquoise waters, beautiful white sand beaches, and the highest levels of sunshine in the UK. Prior to Tiree being known for its surf, this flat island, which is rich in fertile soil, has supported generations of farmers. In fact, Tiree derives its name from the Gaelic word for island of corn. And Tiree was used for much of its early history as the island to grow grain to support the monastery on the neighbouring island of Iona. That morning we drove a short way along the island's coast to the surf beach of Balevullin Bay. This is the moment we realised we timed our trip to Tiree to perfection. We were on the edge of the Easter holidays and there was nobody here. This will become a recurring theme throughout our week on this island. Okay, Frank's been walked. The sun is out, there's a little bit of wind. I'm going to try and surf some of these waves. In case you don't know, I'm a terrible surfer, but we do carry our own surfboard around. And if it's a bad surf, then at least I got out into the sea. And I haven't actually been in the sea the whole time we've been in Scotland, so this will be the first time that I've gone for a proper dip. So I might as well bring my surfboard. As you can see, my surf journey is a slow one, but it was good to be back in the sea. And in case anyone's wondering, despite these seas looking tropical, the waves were freezing. This is the North Atlantic after all. After warming up back at the van with a few brews of a view, we headed back to our croft campsite at Balephetrish for another stunning sunset. With such clear weather, we could also see far off into the distance the outer Hebridean islands of Barra and the Uists. Another lazy day on Tiree. We've just been to Scarnish, which is the port town. Did all of our motorhome services, probably the most scenic motorhome service stop we've ever used. And now we're going to go enjoy this sunny weather. There's a bit of wind, but it's really, really beautiful around here. We're going to go to the beach and go for a little bit of a walk. So this is the maze. I mean, it's just incredible. The vibe we're getting from Tiree is that you just chill out. There's just incredible beaches. There's not too much to do. Yeah, just enjoy its wildlife and its beaches. Joe's loving it. I'm struggling to not want to do everything in one day, but I'm getting used to it. I'm easing into island life. And there's just no one around, like nothing's really open just yet. The car park was empty apart from one other van, similar to yesterday. Wow. And just these beaches are mind-blowingly amazing, like you could be in the Caribbean. It's just beautiful, the water's amazing. The wind's now eased off that we had this morning, And it's super warm. This beach is called the Maze because when the conditions and tides are right, it creates a tricky course for windsurfers to fly in and out of the nearby rocks and waves. But we perhaps caught this beach at its most peaceful, and as you can see, we were the only people on it. It's safe to say Tiree was slowly winning us over with its peace, quiet and wildness, which forced us to be still and enjoy the views. So this beach is just incredible. When I tell people that Scotland has some of the best beaches in the world, they don't believe me, but this is, I mean, look at it. This is just one of Scotland's many beautiful beaches, but this is up there as one of its best. Like, this is incredible. You know, people say Scottish Caribbean, you really believe it when you see beaches like this, with this sunshine as well. Glorious. We've got it all to ourselves. Just incredible. We left the beach and headed back to base via a scenic drive to the island's only distillery. We picked up a bottle of gin, enjoyed a quick drink, and we were back for another stellar sunset on this special island. Oh, welcome to another beautiful day on Tiree. It's day 4 and we've definitely settled into island life, taking things slow and enjoying the sunshine. We've just been for a coffee at Hebridean Roast. Now we're coming down into the bay of Scarnish, which is like the main town. Yeah, look at this bay. It's just magical around here. I know I keep saying that, but it's just incredible. By now, the Isle of Tiree had firmly welcomed us into its peaceful embrace, and holiday mode had really commenced. This beach is Gott Bay, Tiree's largest beach. 4 kilometres of white sands filled with wildlife and sunshine. We parked up here and enjoyed an afternoon of living by the sea.
The ocean is near, but you dug a hole and buried my fear. We scattered like trees,
Just slice it.
sometimes in line, but I'm down all the time.
You spent too much time on beaches? Chasing balls?
It's still it's trouble by trouble by trouble by trouble too late.
And before we knew it, another day had passed and we were heading on to find our final cross site on the island, 2 minutes down the road by the incredible sands of Gott Beach. So we arrived at our second spot So this is where we're going to be staying until we head back. It's a little bit further along the coast from just where we parked up for the afternoon in Gott Bay. I mean, the views here are incredible. It feels like every single car park we go into has an amazing view. But this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. And for £15, we've spent £15 and stayed on worse campsites, haven't we, Joe? We've got dinner in the oven, and I think we're just gonna enjoy this view again and watch an amazing sunset. Love Tiree. It's got a great feeling about it. Super unique compared to all of the other islands that we visited. We were treated to another amazing Tiree sunset, and we were also caught a glimpse of the Northern Lights.
Woo! Beautiful day to be running along the beach. Go on, Joe.
For a final day on Tiree, we decided to hit some history but combine it with a little bit of exercise. Running from Gott Beach, we cut across the island to Vaull Bay and up along the rocky, grassy coastline here to Vaull Broch, Tiree's best preserved Iron Age Broch. Excavations have shown that people have used this rocky outcrop to live in since 500 BC. This stone broch was built in 60 AD as an emergency refuge and then inhabited for about 200 to 300 years by the local farmers here. This spot was remote, wild and beautiful, and it was a beautiful vantage point to see more of the stunning Tiree coast. It's times like these that I really wish we had a time machine to go back in time to see how the people in this broch and on this island lived. So we are treated to another amazing evening on Tiree. And I think we're going to end the video here. Frank's jumping around ahead of us, wanting us to throw the ball, but it's been such a good few days on this island, hasn't it?
Amazing. Tiree's definitely one of my favourites, I think.
Yeah, it's been just quietly beautiful. Everyone's been so friendly. The beaches have just been incredible. We'll come back again, won't we?
Definitely.
But yeah, we'll catch you on the next we'll catch you on the next adventure. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, and if you really enjoyed it, drop a comment below, as it helps with the discoverability of the video. And also, we really just like reading your comments. We are heading back up to Scotland this Friday, and we're looking forward to spending a summer up there, and it's going to be a good one. The weather is still looking sunny, so fingers crossed, and we will catch you on the next adventure.